Welcome to Game Corp, a bi-weekly podcast where we reach into the imagosphere and pull out the next great video game idea. I am the CEO of Game Corp, Bryce.
And I'm the CEO of Game Corp, Beckers.
Last time on this very podcast, the one you're listening to right now with your own ears and eyes, or maybe just your ears, it depends on which media source you're using. How did that do, Beckers?
You didn't say a sentence.
Last time on this podcast, we made Quarantine Royale. How'd that do?
Okay.
I forgot to say the game name. I said every possible word except for what the game was called.
Yeah. Okay. Quarantine Royale. So release of the game had to be delayed because nobody can leave their house. So it hasn't done anything yet.
Okay.
That's it. That's all. It's quarantined. Quarantine Royale. It locked up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that you can help us make video games? It's true. If you just go to twitter.com and use the hashtag GameMakeCorp, you'll be able to... Wait. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Who let him in there? Who let them out of there? Okay, so they're gone now. Okay, just run. Just everybody run. Okay. Okay. So the zombies are out. I feel like...
Oh my god.
Yeah. So the zombies are out. We've got about 25 minutes before they break in here. So we are required to make a game before we can leave. So I'm just going to start a timer real quick. 25 minutes. And let's get to making some games, Beckers, before the zombies get in here.
Okay.
I'll start. It doesn't have to be good, and that's why I'm starting with the game 50 First Battles. Are you familiar with the Adam Sandler film 50 First Dates?
Oddly enough, I'm extremely familiar with that movie, yeah.
Why?
But maybe we should explain it like just a little bit for people who haven't seen it.
I want you to do that, but first I want you to explain why you're extremely familiar.
I don't know. Don't you just have movies that you watched like 100 times when you were younger, and they aren't like huge movies or anything? But
and yours was 50
did.
First Dates. That was the one that called to you in the night. It said Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. One can't remember the other. Isn't that the thing that you want right now, Beckers?
I guess I really liked that movie, you know?
Okay. Well, tell me about the premise. I will cede the room to the expert on 50 First Dates.
Well, I don't know about the expert. Okay, whatever. So I watched that movie a lot. It's Adam Sandler and a pretty girl, and he dates her. He goes on a date with her. It goes really, really good, and then she doesn't remember him the next day, and she acts like he's a total stranger, and he's like, what the hell? And then he finds out she got in a car accident, and now she's got like permanent amnesia, and she wakes up and it's the same day every day because she doesn't remember anything that happened the day before every day. And he's like, I'm gonna date this girl anyway, and spoiler alert, eventually they get married, and every day that she wakes up, she watches like a tape where he's like, calm down, I'm your husband, this is normal, we're on our honeymoon now. And that's 50 First Dates.
Okay, the short
he has
version,
a first date with her 50 times.
The short version is that Drew Barrymore's character has amnesia, that she forgets everything each day. She remembers the entire day, then she wakes up the next day and can't remember.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay. I don't know if we need to know the end and that stuff, and you didn't even.
We did.
You didn't even.
You have
you didn't
to know
even cover,
that it's a happy ending.
You didn't even cover the scene where they like break up for a while because he's like, this will never work, and then she was painting images of him. She did so many paintings of him. He was the painting. Remember?
I mean, I don't know why that part was important, but the rest wasn't.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best part. Okay. So I want to make a RPG where you are Drew Barrymore's character. I mean, sure, you are Drew Barrymore's. Do you have any idea what the character Drew Barrymore played in that film is called?
Tina.
Okay, so Tina Bobina. I don't remember how the rest of that goes. Tina Bobina.
Tina, Bina, Bobina, Fina.
Monina.
Tina.
So Tina is a villager in the land of
Oz.
Yep, in the land of Oz. And the evil witch is going to
eat her.
Yep, and all that. So she needs to battle the darkness. But at the end of each day, she completely forgets what she's doing and what's happening. So throughout each day, you are going to be leveling up. You're going to be getting super new spells, new cool stuff. You're going to be so good at swinging that sword. And then you go to sleep, and then you remember that really cool like fireball? You don't know it anymore because you got that one day amnesia. Also, important thing about this is you also don't know that you're supposed to defeat the evil witch and the minions that are coming. You just were like, oh man, I gotta go get that pineapple for my dad, remember? Like this would be somewhat, if people, you should go watch 50 First Dates, then listen to this so you get our deep references about the pineapple and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, so I think the key is you have to get party members who are then going to have to remind each day when you wake up, they are going to have to tell you what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Of like, hey, evil witch is coming. You are the chosen one. Oh, I think that is important. That like you are the chosen one. You have secret abilities and stuff. But each day you completely forget.
By the way, you're the chosen one.
Yeah. Which like the player gets to discover along with Tina the first time around, but the 20th time, like you're just shouting at the screen like, Tina, you're the chosen one, please.
Like, wow, this game isn't fun at all. I've had to go through the tutorial every day.
So you have to go find companions to like the good thing is they remember their abilities. They're not the chosen one, so they don't get to summon the thing.
Beckers. The raptors.
The rapture?
The velociraptor. Raptors.
Okay. Sure. Dinosaurs. Let's drop that in. But they do remember how to hold a sword each day. That is helpful. But I do think that maybe there's some sneakiness there. What if maybe there's different companions, but maybe they're not going to all tell you the same thing. Maybe some of them are going to be like, hey, you are actually the witch's right-hand lady. You're on the witch team. You're going to go eat all the people.
And by the end of so then like you have to question everything you were told on the first day when you started this game.
Yeah, because
they'll tell you that, oh, the witch is your enemy and this person over there is the good person, and you're like, wait, but are they? And then you find out that the king is actually the bad guy, And the witch is a rebel that's trying to usurp him because he killed all the bad the good people.
Because he killed the younglings. It
He
was
killed the younglings.
It was Star Wars all along. We hit it in an Oz wrapper, but really it was Star Wars, because they can't sue you because the Wizard of Oz is public domain. We can't be sued for using that. But if we make Wizard of Oz, but it's a Star Wars, we're free and clear. They can't do anything to us because it's Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
We should make a Wizard of Oz game that's actually good at some point, because this is nothing. I've been saying words for oh god, it's been a number of minutes. Beckers, quickly, investor shout out.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have people that give us money so we can make a bad podcast, and that you can do that too. Go to patreon.com/lastgeek and sign up, and then I'll give you a shout out on the podcast, and it's gonna go like this. Aaron C. and Alex Weber, thank you for being a friend. I was gonna make my dog bark and he was gonna do the shout out, but we're out of time. Move on.
We have 16 minutes. 16 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay, my turn.
Go ahead.
We spent way too long in that your horrible idea. Okay. So, next game, it's going to be a very unique game. Let's talk about book clubs, Bryce. What are the worst parts about a book club?
The part where you read the book.
Right.
Were you expecting me to say something else and you were going to make a joke about how the worst part's the part where you read the book and I ruined it for you?
No. So you don't...
I feel like we're talking really fast now.
My heart's racing. Okay. Why is the book part so bad? It's because maybe it's boring. Maybe you don't like the book. Or maybe it takes forever and you got stuff to do, you know? So how can we solve all of these problems? This is rhetorical. Don't answer. Here's how you solve the problems. You do an extreme book club. So this is a game about extreme book club.
Okay. And how do you make book club extreme?
You have to do extreme tasks and you can't stop doing them until you finish the book.
Give me an extreme task.
Tightrope walking across the New York City skyline, and you have to not fall or you'll die and you lose. At the same time as reading the book.
Okay, so...
And every time you finish crossing it, you have to turn around and go back until you finish the book.
So it's not really book club then, it's just extreme book reading.
No, it's book club. There's more.
Okay. So
you have to finish the book, right?
Yes.
But what if you speed read it and you don't even really read the book at all? You just like flip the pages really fast to get over with it.
Sure. I guess that's...
Yeah,
is that
people could do that.
Yeah,
But then at the end, when you have your book club meeting, guess what? You don't remember anything about the book. Your reading comprehension is in the toilet. So there's going to be a quiz. Everyone's going to talk about the book, and everyone is going to vote for the person who didn't understand the book very good. The person who understands the book worst gets voted off the island, and they lose book club too.
Okay.
And it's a game. It's a competition. There's only one book club member that's going to win in the end.
I'm gonna ignore that.
So you have to win the extreme tasks. You have to stay alive. You have to read good.
I'm gonna ignore that this is a battle royale and move on to the next
part.
It's
not a battle royale. There can be one winner without it being a battle royale.
That's how it's eliminated. It's a group that is eliminated.
No.
Okay. No. What if you know how like they're like, hey, if you study drunk, you need to take the test drunk because you need to be under the same circumstances. Maybe you only remember who pride and who prejudice is if you're on a tightrope.
Okay. So instead of taking a quiz or sitting around in a circle talking about books like idiots, what you're going to do is you're going to be It's going to be sort of like Hangman, but every time you tell an incorrect fact instead of drawing another body part, it's going to be something different. It's like you have like 5 ropes holding you up over shark infested waters, and every time you get a fact wrong, a rope is cut.
What if?
And if you get 5 facts wrong, you get eaten by sharks.
What if, okay, instead of the rope, can it be like if you get it wrong, they throw it like a dodgeball at you? And it could be, so you can try and dodge it, but then you get hit and then you fall in. So then it's not like you could go like hard into the reading. You could just do that good, or you could just be like, I'm gonna dodge real good. I'm a dodger.
But then it's not book club.
Sure, but really was standing on things. I mean, also, isn't part of book club just pretending you read the book? Isn't that what
that is an integral part of book club?
Yeah, so.
But you have to do the pretending, Bryce. You can't just dodge the balls.
Isn't dodging balls part of pretending?
You can dodgeball over a Shark Tank can be one of the extreme sports.
We'll have different things. Because how many rounds? I assume there's several rounds, several different things you'll have to go through.
Yeah, so like maybe you start with 10 people in your book club, and the first round's tightrope walking. 2 people fall in, and then the shittiest reader is kicked out of the book club. Now you have 7 people for round 2.
Okay. Is the full rounds, it's all on the same book?
No.
No?
They're gonna, it's a video game and people actually have to read it.
Okay.
So it's gonna not actually be a book. It's gonna be like a short story that's 2 pages long or something like that.
I mean, I figured it could be a book and we could do a chapter a day and then Beckers, the monetization, Beckers, we can talk to the booksellers and be like, hey, you want people to read your book, don't ya because we can make your book the required reading for our video game, and people gotta play our video games. We just keep installing them on their PCs and they can't run their Excel unless they play Extreme Book Club. So they gotta buy the new Harry Potter, the one where you made everything bad.
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
Okay.
That's perfect. I like this. This is a good idea. This is gonna be the game of the day.
Okay. Well, let me do another one because we have 9 minutes left before the zombies break through. So a new video game has come out that they've never made one like this before, and it's called Animal Crossing. And I was thinking, why is it called Animal Crossing? I see the animals. They're all over the place. You got your cats, you got your dogs, you got your raccoons. They're all there.
Frogs.
You got a frog.
Water buffalo.
Yep, I don't have any of those, but Beckers probably has witnessed one. My thing is, we've got the animals. Where's the crossing? So, we're gonna do an Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, one of the villagers is going to betray you. Which one? You have to figure out before March 15th. Because this also happens in real time, like the Animal Crossing game that Nintendo makes, but there's no crossing there. No one crosses you. We were going to put crossing in.
Oh my gosh. Animal double crossing. Ooh.
No, just crossing. Because we're not, it's not a double cross. It's just a one cross.
This way it can be titled something different than just the game.
I don't know. Like we do have several games that is about tricking people into purchasing ours, like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Except it was all just Sword and Shield, and you stab Charizard with
I just really like
sword.
The name Animal Double Crossing.
Fine, Animal Double Crossing. Never say, God, the amount of times that I have just been like, Beckers, this one's for you. And the amount of times that Beckers has been like, okay, you can have this one. I feel like the scales there are not the same.
They're not even. They're not the same.
Okay, animal
That
double
would be
crossing.
right. That's because my personality is so dominant.
Okay.
I'm the alpha.
Can you help me make this video game, Beckers?
Okay.
Okay. So you're on the island. Okay, so I think you get dropped on the desert island. It's just you, Tom Knuckles. Yeah, I like that.
What?
I don't know. Are we going to use the exact same characters? Are we just going to be like Tom Nook belongs to us now?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. That way we know it'll be good because people already like it.
Yeah. We can just use their plushies and be like that's our merchandise as well. We would like a cut.
Yes. We'll just shove ourselves in there.
Like, why are you using our raccoon in your video game? Please pay us, Nintendo. Okay, so Tom Nook's there. Timmy, Tommy, they're both there. It's you, and then it's your two villagers. Are they the ones betraying you? Maybe it's one of the people coming later because the betrayer's not going to show up right away. That's too obvious. They're going to wait till they're like the fourth or fifth villager. They're going to have you invite them. Or maybe they're the villager that you didn't invite because they were coming no matter what. So, how do you figure out who's going to betray you? Beckers?
You give them gifts and ask and see if they like them. Because if they don't, then they're bad.
They are bad?
Yeah.
Or the gifts are bad?
Villager. Hey, my gifts are good.
Okay.
If the villager doesn't like them, something's wrong with the villager.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. That's all I need.
Okay.
You're like, okay, but no.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
You're nothing.
You know a thing in Animal Crossing, how if you can go into their house, but if they're not there, then you can't? Is it because
get into their house when they're not there?
Yeah. Is it because they're trying to betray you?
Probably.
But also,
I let my friends in my house when I'm not there.
Literally, like, I have no say. If people come to my island, they just walk into my house and just do whatever. And
yeah, exactly.
But the villagers don't let you do that. And also, all of the villagers don't let you do that.
So it's like, is this healthy boundaries or is this murder?
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to betray you. I just assumed.
Do you know why March 15th?
Is that holiday you were looking up earlier?
Yes.
Not a holiday, but like whatever, something about Caesar?
Yes. Tell me about it.
Got it.
What was it?
March 15th is the day that Caesar was betrayed by Brutus.
Uh-huh.
Because Brutus put something in his salad, and that is why a Caesar salad is a famous dish. Mm-hmm. I almost said dessert.
Okay.
That is not a dessert.
Actually,
that would have been embarrassing.
Actually, Brutus and everybody else stabbed him.
To Brutus?
Yeah. I mean, everybody was stabbing him, and then Caesar looked at Brutus as like, "You're here? Come on!" I thought, like, I was fine with the rest of these guys stabbing me, but Brutus, really?
I thought we were bros.
Yeah.
I thought you were Brodus.
And it wasn't. So my idea is that all the villagers are betraying you, and you need to...
All of the villagers?
Yeah. But
so you're going to look for one villager, but the secret of the game is that actually they all are.
Yeah. You're spending the entire game trying to figure out, like, which one of them, and you're not focusing on the fact that, like, all of them have been setting up booby traps.
And then you can be like, to sprinkle.
Yes, exactly. Okay, there are 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock. Beckers, what are we doing?
We're doing my game because I like mine.
Yours is the superior game. What
Extreme Book Club.
Extreme Book Club. Beckers, where can people hear more from you?
I'm on Twitter at Dr. Beckers with a Z and at Twitch with Dr. Beckers with an S. And you can hear more from me because I have a lot of thoughts.
You can follow me on twitter.com/lastgeek. You can follow me at twitch.com/lastgeekplays. You can follow me on facebook.com/lastgeek. You can follow me at instagram.com/lastgeekplays. I saw Becker's Instagram in, but not on her real account, on her secret account. And you should find all the podcast stuff at lastgeek.com for the audio files, or really Spotify, iTunes, any place. You should give us some sweet reviews, tell your friends, and youtube.com/lastgeek will find you this video and other cool videos, including Let's Plays of Nidhogg 2 and, well, eventually Nidhogg 2 and other games. They're great, and you will love them. Is that all the things?
And if you don't, your money back.
Yeah, I mean,
unless you're a patron.
Yeah, because those people do. those
people actually spend money.
Yes.
And we already spent it, so you can't have it back.
This is the end. I have a minute to go. Remember, have fun.